Have you heard of refuseniks, people who were imprisoned, Jews?
Absolutely, yeah. Refusing, there were Jews who were trying to immigrate to outside of USSR, and they were denied, and as a result they were demoted or sometimes even fired. Some even were thrown into prisons, an extreme situation. I didn't know personally anybody that, but I know personally people who were demoted after they were refused.
Did they have government jobs and they were demoted? Or did they work in private industry?
So that's the difference about socialism and capitalism. In socialism, every single person works for government. Every single person.
Even big companies?
There is no such thing as being... Yeah, every single company belongs to government. There is no privatization at all. In USSR, private businesses were forbidden because that's what Marxism is based on. Everything for free means everything is controlled by a few people on top called government. So if you want to open your hair salon, you could not. It was not allowed. So it belongs to government. So you have to follow all the government rules. That's why.
But this notion of everything for free, that's a campaign slogan, isn't it?
Correct. So naive people who fall for that, they don't understand free means government runs those companies. What is government? It's just a few people who sit on top. Sometimes they don't have proper education. Sometimes they don't have even business education. They never even experienced running businesses. Therefore, when this structure puts in place, every single country who followed that structure fell apart and the economy collapsed. Because companies need to be run by qualified people, and when you pay the same salary to someone who works and the other one who doesn't work, because of the equality, nobody works. There is no motivation to work anymore.
What do you see any parallels between the communist, socialist takeover in Europe and what we're witnessing in America in 2020?
Absolutely. So when I first, I wasn't political at all, and then all of a sudden I heard on TV the phrase 99% rich, 99% and 1% rich. It was about 2011, 2012, and I thought, interesting. Let me listen to it. So 1% rich was portrayed very negatively. And I thought, wait a minute, that is exactly the slogan was used in 1917 when the revolution happened.
Russian Revolution.
In the Russian Revolution, 1917. There was a lot of hate toward wealthy people. So when the revolution happened and they removed Tsar family and they shot them all, they did not just dislike wealthy people, they started shooting them and executing them. Next happened, there was a poverty because nobody knew what to do. They shot all qualified people. So basically, it was a very sensitive subject to me when I started hearing that on American news. And then what next happened? 4 years later, then Bernie Sanders ran for president, and he was out very popular. And my American friends who were born here laughed at me. They said, no, it's far away from socialism in 2012. And I said, what do you say now? Socialism, openly socialist candidate received so many votes and support. So there is a lot of parallel, the same slogans for free, and a lot of hate for wealthy and hardworking people. And I know where it's going to lead to. Disasters. So basically, qualified people are going to be removed from jobs. Unqualified people are going to be put in power, and then the economy collapses. And there's going to be a lot of corruption, because when government controls everything, that just means centralized government. It's like monarchy. It's a monarchy. Socialism is monarchy, because government, which is very, very small percentage of people, control every single entity of the country. And when you give so much power to a small group of people, corruption happens next. And sometimes even dictatorship, like Stalin was and Mao Zedong.